Make up porridge for the Gerson porridge. So I'm using these 100% whole grain organic jumbo oats, and that's a particular brand which I managed to get hold of, Flavins. I managed to get hold of this in Tesco. There are other brands which are out there, but this is one at the minute I'm using. That's what they look like. And I'm going to put in half a cup of these oats, and then add 1.5 cups of water. And this is just a little tip that I want to say thank you to Susan Razek for. You can keep your measuring cup on your porridge, so it's just easier, just a little bit convenient. So let's make the porridge. Here we have half a cup of those porridge oats, and I'm going to add that to an aluminium pan. I'm not going to use a non-stick pan. And then to this I'm going to add 1.5 cups of water. That's half a cup. And that's the third one because I'm using a half cup measure. So half a cup of porridge oats and 1.5 cups of water. I'll now turn this on, and I'll put it on high heat because I'm going to bring this up to a boil. So I'm just stirring it a little bit, just get the mixture. Well, it's not going to stick at this stage, but I just want to make sure it's mixed up. And I'm bringing this to the boil. Starting to bubble up now, and I'm just going to wait for it to completely start boiling before I turn the temperature down. So at the moment I've still got it on a high heat just to speed the process. Okay, it's now bubbling up nicely, and so now I'm going to turn the temperature down. And we're going to let that simmer, and I'm going to let that simmer for 6 to 7 minutes. And I'll just cover it with a lid and stir it from time to time. I'll check on it halfway through. So I've just covered that. And I'm going to just keep a watch on that. Starting to bubble up a little bit, so you've got to keep an eye on it. If it feels like it's overflowing, then just maybe take the lid off for a short time, let it cool down a little bit. Put it back on, so you kind of just want to be watching over it. So as this is kind of getting cooked and then it's rising up a little bit, I've been taking the lid off, let it go back down again. Still got another few more minutes to go at the 4-minute stage. Okay, I'm at the halfway stage, 3 minutes, and I'm just giving it a little stir. This is not a non-stick pan, so you're going to get a little bit of this coating on the bottom, which is perfectly fine. It's completely normal. So I'm just giving it a bit of a stir through. And then I'll cover it up again. Yeah, after that last stir through, it's kind of stopped bubbling up quite so much. Got another minute left. So kind of cooled it down, but then it's coming back up again. It's taking a bit longer to do that. Okay, now we're done. So I'm just going to turn that off. Okay, so that's the final product, final porridge. I'll just serve it up in my bowl. So this is the porridge. It looks really lovely. And this tastes delicious. Yummy. That's really nice. And I've not added any sugar to this, but it is allowed, for anyone who's following the Gerson diet, to add some dried fruits or some fresh fruits. If you want to add some of these raisins, you have to soak them overnight, and then you would add it to the porridge as it's being cooked. I'm not going to be doing that, so I don't want to add any of that to my porridge, but it is an option. Apparently the oats in the porridge help to stimulate more bile production, so that's another reason why it's useful. And then that helps to release more of the toxins.